All right, y'all, so we are here for week 4 of the back, and this week, of course, we are focusing on self-care. That's right, week 4 is self-care week, so I am going to show you my favorite stretches for the back to help strengthen those back muscles. Then I'll also show you how to use the King and the tennis ball in some of those hard to reach areas. So are y'all ready to get into it? Let's go. All right, y'all, so we are gonna start with stretching first. So I'm gonna show you some of my favorite stretches for the back. Then we're gonna go ahead and get into the tennis ball and also the King. So for the first one we are gonna do is seated toe touches. So just go ahead and find a nice comfortable spot at home, nice and cozy. We're just gonna go ahead and sit just like so, legs out, and we're just gonna bend at the waist to try to touch our toes. Now, if you can't touch your toes all the way, it's fine. Just start with the modified version. Just bend as far as you can until you can eventually get there. By doing these stretches every day, it will improve your flexibility and your range of motion. So let's get into it, okay, y'all? I can feel my legs are tight, so let's see how far I can go. All right, so we're gonna take a nice deep breath in, and we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna bend. And you see, my legs are pretty tight, so I cannot touch my toes all the way, but I will eventually get there. Just like so. You can bring your toes up like this though, and it will also go ahead and stretch the back of the legs here. We're getting a nice stretch on our back. And you're gonna hold each of these stretches for 15 to 30 seconds, and you're gonna do them 3 different times, but I'm just gonna show them once so you guys can go ahead and go try them. So after we do that one, we are gonna do the child's pose. So we're gonna get up like so. We're gonna sit on our legs, our knees like this, and here we're also gonna bend at the waist. We're gonna put our hands forward, our head down, and hold for 15 to 30 seconds. It's just like so. And again, just bend as far as you can go. If you can't go all the way, just stop right here, take your nice deep breaths, and relax. Just feel that back stretching out. Feel those muscles lengthening, waking up those muscles. That right there is a good one for the overall back stretch. Now what we're gonna do is get into our knee to chest. So we're gonna go ahead and we are gonna lay on our backs now like so. And you guys can go ahead and just do one knee at a time, or you can go ahead and do both. I prefer doing mine one at a time. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and start with my left side because I know it's gonna be tighter. So I'm gonna go ahead, grab the knee like so, and we're just gonna pull it back, just like this. And just again, if you cannot pull your knee all the way back, just pull it to as far as you can. Hold 15 to 30 seconds. Some nice deep breaths. You can kind of pull it back like so, or again, you can just hold it. Then after that, of course, you gotta do the other side. I like to go ahead, bridge my fingers together, put them here on the knee, and then pull back. Nice deep breaths. Perfect. And you guys can do these stretches like right when you wake up in the morning, or even when you go to sleep, or both, because it's perfect. You are already laying down. So the next one we are going to do is actually one of my favorites. It's the pretzel twist, I call. So we're going to go ahead and start with the left side again. So we're going to get our right arm. We're going to put it on our left knee. We're going to bring this leg all the way forward like so, or as far as you can, just like this. And we're strengthening, we're lengthening, loosening these back muscles here. Remember that erector spinae, our lats here. We're also stretching here the hip flexors, just like so. You guys can pull your leg just a little bit, and again, hold for 15 to 30 seconds. And then of course, once you're done with that side, you gotta do the other side. So you're gonna grab with the left hand on the right knee, again, over the knee, and we're just gonna stretch. just like so. Oh, and I feel my right side's actually tighter than my left. Oh, I love this stretch, so good. All right, just like this. Nice stretch, guys. Perfect. And now we're gonna get into the tennis ball and the Theracane. All right, y'all, so I'm just gonna show you a few more places that you can use the tennis ball and also the Theracane while you're laying down. I know last time we kind of focused more on the lower body. So up here, we are gonna focus up more on the rhomboid area, right between the shoulder blades, right there by that scapula. You can even do it right on like the mid back if you need to, more on the lower back. Get those erector spinae muscles down on the glutes, whatever you guys feel that you need. But right now I'm gonna show you how to do it on the rhomboids, right by the scapulas. So go ahead and put the tennis ball on the floor. Put it where you think your scapula rhomboid area might be. Remember, right here is where we're looking for. So I'm gonna try that. Let's see how I do. No, I'm a little too high. So you guys kind of adjust the ball a little bit if you need to. Bring it down, bring it up. Oh, that's perfect. Dang, look at that, y'all. You can go ahead and put your legs down. You can put your legs up, whatever you prefer. And remember, your body weight is gonna be the pressure on the tennis ball. So you wanna put it right there where your scapula is, right on that rhomboid muscle. And what you're gonna do is slowly come down like so and use as much pressure as you want. So I'm going down because I feel like I need some deep pressure, just like so. Woo! Bringing my arm actually all the way down like so, or you can keep it on your stomach, whatever you prefer. And go ahead and take some nice deep breaths. And let the tennis ball do all the work. You can also move your shoulder up and down a little bit. Really get into that muscle. Ooh. For a lot of us massage therapists who are working all the day with our arms up, hairstylists, if you're at a desk, right in here is an area that bothers. You can even move your arm out like so. Just like that. Oh, it feels so good. And then you can just lay again and just let that tennis ball do some pressure. And you guys can kind of move it all around that area and hold each spot for 15 to 30 seconds. Then of course, what you do to one side, you gotta do to the other. So that was how we can use the tennis ball. Now I'm gonna show you how we can use the Theracane again. So we can use the Theracane here on the traps. Of course, remember our traps are always so tight. It's where we hold a lot of that tension right here on that levator scapula muscle. So we're just gonna grab it like so. We can push down, nice deep breaths, and hold for 15 to 30 seconds. It feels so good just having some of that tension, that pressure relieved right here off the traps because they're so tight. Beautiful. Then of course you can use it again on the occiput area right up here. And then you can push up and just hold some pressure. And you guys can always do this while you're sitting on the couch, watching your shows, just relaxing, or just like so in your living room, put some nice music on. Just move this around the neck muscles, hold pressure. Of course, what you do to one side, y'all, we gotta do to the other. So make sure you even it out. Then of course, we can get into the teres majors and minors here. We can hold some pressure, just like so. Move it up, could be a little tender. So start soft, kind of move it around, just like so. Let that arm relax if you would like. Whew, feels so good. Then I'll show you around on the back here again. We can use it in the scapula area. So we'll bring it around the shoulder, right under that scapula, and we're just gonna push down. Oh, feels so good. You can kind of twist if you'd like, and just move it all around that scapula area just to take some pressure off. Just like so. Again, up on the traps, like this, over on this side. Really get into those rhomboids, really loosen that area up. And then again, if you want, you can do here in the mid-back for that erector spinae muscles right in here. You can go all the way down. Remember, right down on the sacrum, the iliac crest, also in the glutes. And you can get all that with that Theracane. So try that, y'all. See if it works for you. And I'll see y'all next week.